are here because the outside world rejects you.
Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to another video. Today in this one, we're going to be talking about some pretty big Ninja Turtles news that dropped this week that had everybody talking. Now, just to give some context for all of this, in our previous video, we discussed the news that CBR had broke that discussed that the entire series, the IDW Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comic series, was concluding at issue 150, which is right around the corner. Now, in that announcement, CBR also confirmed that new comics were on the horizon and that they would not be rebooted, that the existing IDW Ninja Turtles comic universe or continuity would be moving forward and evolving. Now, at the time of that video, that's all we knew. Everybody was speculating like what's going to happen to the IDW comics version of the Ninja Turtles. Well, now we know, and that's what we're going to talk about today here in this video. The news this time is coming over here from comicbook.com, and you can see the headline there: Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Jason Aaron to write relaunch series for IDW Publishing. And you see the subtitle there. It says former Marvel writer Jason Aaron will lead the TMNT into a new era at IDW Publishing. Let's go ahead and read the article here and see what they have to say. So starting off at the top, it says the Eisner Award winning writer Jason Aaron is taking over as writer of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for IDW Publishing. Comicbook.com can exclusively reveal that Aaron, a former Marvel architect and current writer of Batman and Superman, will helm the upcoming Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles relaunch. So yeah, just right there, that's kind of a big piece of news right there. If you remember the news from last week, they said that the new comics would not be a reboot and that the existing universe would continue to move forward. Well, yeah, it looks like this is what they were talking about, a relaunch. Now it says beginning with a 10-page prelude story in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Alpha #1 one-shot on sale in June. Then it says IDW's ongoing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series will return with a new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue #1 in July, written by Aaron, with creative collaborators that will be named in the coming weeks. So yeah, the previous article from last week said that the series would be concluding at 150, which makes sense now because it does look like this new book, also called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, will start with a new #1. So yeah, I guess best way to think about it is like this is IDW Comics' volume 2 of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. If you're familiar with the old black and white Mirage comics, the ones that started it all back in the 80s, they also had different volumes. They had the initial run that went about 60 issues, and then they had volume 2, which started again with a new #1, but that one didn't go very long. And then there was volume 3, which was done by a different publishing company that may or may not be in the same continuity. And then they did volume 4, which again started with a new #1 and continued for a while telling stories in that same Mirage Comics universe. Looks like that's what they're doing here with the IDW Ninja Turtles. So yeah, a new #1 and the start of volume 2 IDW Ninja Turtles. Let's keep reading here. It says the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle series is notably a relaunch and not a reboot, existing in the same universe as IDW's previously published Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle comic books. We get a quote here and it says, launching a new TMNT comic series in the midst of the character's 40th anniversary is clearly one of those dream jobs of all comic book dream jobs, Aaron says in a statement. So the writer, especially for me as a kid who fell in love with the Turtles all those years ago because of the original Mirage Studios series. Buying those groundbreaking issues fresh off the rack, comics that kicked you in the face with their action-packed grit and gloriously raw attitude, I couldn't be more honored and thrilled to get to add to that esteemed legacy of comic book face-kicking, especially as part of an amazing IDW run that has expanded the world and timeline of the Turtles in such daring and exciting ways. In terms of what's to come, the kid in me wants you to know that you can expect some good old-fashioned grit, a sprinkle of dark, new attitude, and all the bone-cracking action that 4 mutant ninja brothers can possibly handle. Then we get another quote here. This is from a different person. It says IDW co-publisher Mark Doyle adds, Jason is one of the best storytellers in comics, and he just gets the Turtles. Add that to the amazing artist he's working with, and you have a recipe for some great TMNT comics that we cannot wait to bring to the fans. Then we get another quote here, this time from Jamie S. Rich, IDW's editor-in-chief, and the quote says, working with Jason Aaron has been something I've wanted to do for a long time, so that in itself is a treat. Even better though is getting to go on an expedition with him to explore a fictional world that he hasn't worked in before, and of course he has not disappointed. From the very first conversations, it was very clear that he brought a real passion to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the sort of excitement you can only get from a true fan. He's a master of his craft, and each new script has only gotten me more excited for the rest of the world to see what he's coming up with. Then it talks a little bit about what Aaron has worked on. It says Aaron is known for his superhero work, including runs at Marvel on Ghost Rider, Wolverine, Punisher Max, Thor, and the Avengers. He's also known for his gritty creator-owned work, including Scalped at Vertigo Comics, Southern Bastards at Image Comics, and then it says most recently he's begun working for DC on titles including Batman Offworld and the Superman Superstars initiative in Action Comics. So yeah, you get some discussion here at the bottom about how IDW has recently announced its agreement with Paramount to continue publishing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comics into 2024, which we had discussed on the previous video. It also discusses how the current ongoing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series will wrap up with an oversized Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 150. So that'll be the last issue of Volume 1, and that'll wrap up Ninja Turtles' longest running ongoing series ever. So that was the longest run they've ever had, one continuous run. Yeah, and that Aaron will take over right after that and start the new volume. One more thing that they teased, and this is over here, coming over here from IDW's X account, and you can see that it says, "We know you're excited about the Jason Aaron TMNT news, so stay tuned for a big artist or artists reveal at IGN on Monday. For now, we'll keep you guessing." And you can see it right there, silhouettes of the 4 turtles. You have Michelangelo there leaping into the air, swinging his nunchucks, Donatello, and you can see the legs there. They kind of look like the legs from the 2007 TMNT movie, at least for Donatello. Michelangelo's legs are more human-esque in his silhouette. Then you have Leonardo here, and then finally Raphael leaping forward, and he kind of looks bigger than the rest of them. It'll be super interesting to see these artists take on the turtles, whoever they may be. You can see right there, it says artist, but then there's an S after it, so it could be more than one. Leave your guesses down below in the comments of who you think this could be. But yeah, that about does it for the big news in the IDW comics. When the new designs and the new artists get announced, we'll go ahead and cover all of that. Should be fun to break that all down. But yeah, that does it for this video. Let me know what you guys think about all this. The article said that the new relaunch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue #1 will come out in July, so it's not too long now till we dive into these new stories. I'm excited. I can't wait to see what they do. But yeah, thanks everybody for watching. Make sure to follow on all the socials so you're catching all this news as it breaks. Links are down below in the description. Also hit subscribe if you're new, if you don't want to miss any turtle news like this in your life. But yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys in a little bit with another one. Take care. Hey turtle fans, thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to follow me on all the social media platforms, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. It's a good way to stay in touch with the channel. And also, if you want, go ahead and give the video a share on your social media platforms, Reddit, Twitter, all that stuff. And let's spread Turtle Mania to the world. Once again, thanks everyone for watching. It really does mean a lot.